Although human evolution is a mystery, unfortunately the Hypebeast evolution has been well documented. Let's break down the styles and trends that took us from the blazendary aesthetic to the current flex that luckily anyone can afford. Oh, by the way, even if you aren't currently dripped out in Gucci, Louis, 3-box logos, I'm not convinced that you aren't still a hypebeast, but we'll get to that later. Mainstream streetwear trends and styles have changed a bunch since the 2015-2017 Hypebeast era. It seems cringe to now wear a box logo with Gucci track pants and off-white ones, but it's honestly not that far off from where we were just a couple of years ago. Eventually, people started realizing the Hypebeast looks were just not it, which brings us to outfits consisting of fitted hats, graphic tees, and Eric Emanuel shorts. These outfits were going crazy on Instagram and honestly still perform well on TikTok. Sneakers like Jordan 1s, 4s, and Dunks were becoming increasingly popular and more expensive under this style. The general idea seemed to be that this style was a step above the past Hypebeast look, but honestly, there's not too many differences besides the fact that this style wasn't directly put together with flexing money or brands in mind. It's not that the individual pieces within this style are absolutely terrible, but the matchy-matchy nature of pairing your fitted hat to your tee to your sneakers is too much. These outfits are 100% better than Hypebeast fits, but with that said, I'm completely fine with never seeing a NASCAR graphic tee or bootleg pattern shorts ever again. Shout out to all the carpenters and plumbers who can no longer find Carhartt at the thrift thanks to resellers. Almost the complete opposite of the flashy, logo-heavy Hypebeast style, we have workwear. The affordable pricing of workwear dropped the main barrier behind the traditional Hypebeast style. Although the hype of double knees and Detroit jackets has died down within the current streetwear meta, workwear pieces within streetwear are timeless. Hip-hop's love of workwear's durability, ruggedness, and utilitarian design has ingrained brands like Carhartt and Dickies to become trend-proof. Despite whether it's cool to wear Jordans and Dunks with workwear, the functional and affordable style will continue to live on within many closets. With fashion becoming a popular interest and people seeking out fashion knowledge, the traditional hypebeast style has clearly been left in the past. However, there are still remnants within the current look of streetwear. Skating-inspired styles are still thriving, with brands like Supreme, Palace, and Stussy remaining on top. Baggier pants and Nike Dunks becoming some of the biggest mainstream trends show how much of an influence skating still holds on streetwear. Luckily, sneakerheads have been introduced to brands outside of Nike and Adidas. Mules, loafers, and boots have replaced the need to wear sneakers 24/7. Those who are tired of new streetwear trends now also have more options with a more mature ALD-inspired look, made up of sweaters, button-ups, and loafers. The major gripe would really be the copy and paste feel of so many current styles. But that brings us to the big question: are you a hypebeast in 2023? Although the flexing aspect within current streetwear seems to be diminished, blindly buying into whatever's the most popular trend still happens a lot. With so many similar outfits, instead of expensive outfits becoming the new biggest flex, personal style has become the new way to stand out. Unfortunately, this idea has been twisted into the notion that consistently buying the newest trends is a solution to stand out with a personal style. Or, on the other hand, the idea that you should never wear trends because they take away from your personal style. To completely write off the hypebeast streetwear era as a mistake or detriment to fashion isn't completely fair. How much of your outfit videos, Supreme lineups, and hypebeast hauls help put hypebeast style on popular display? The major benefit of this time is it was a huge introduction to fashion for a lot of people. Now, I agree that mixing the most expensive or limited clothing your mom's credit card could afford looks dumb, but fashion becoming a mainstream interest can definitely be partially credited to this period of time. Having an interest in fashion has now widely become considered cool. This specifically is a great benefit for men, where in the past and still times now, There are people who believe that caring about fashion is not masculine or that you're trying too hard. When you realize fashion is an art form that everyone partakes in, and it has the power to change how you're perceived, plus how you feel, it seems crazy more people don't find out how that's interesting. But I don't want to give all the credit to the Blake Linders, Kai Somars, and Ari Petrus of the world. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.